let me ask you something. Have you ever had days where the loudest noise isn't outside, it's inside your head? Where your mind whispers things you never said, things you never wanted to hear, but somehow they feel true? If you've ever wondered what depression actually sounds like, not what it looks like, not what people think it is, but what it sounds like inside your own head, this video is for you. Today, we're going deep into the quiet war no one else sees. Depression usually doesn't start with dark, dramatic thoughts. It starts small, tiny whispers like, "Why am I so tired? I don't want to deal with anything today. I'll start later, maybe." You ignore them at first. They sound harmless. But a whisper repeated enough times starts to sound like the truth. And slowly, your mind becomes a place you're scared to be alone with. Here's the painful part. Depression doesn't talk like an enemy. It talks like you. The thoughts don't feel forced. They feel natural, normal, familiar. It says things like, "Everyone else is coping. Why can't you? You're falling behind. You're not enough." It never screams. It speaks softly. And that soft voice steals your energy, your motivation, your hope, one line at a time. And people around you won't notice, because on the outside, you might look fine. But on the inside, the volume is turned all the way up. When depression begins taking over, everything becomes heavier. Getting out of bed feels like lifting a mountain. Replying to a message feels like climbing a ladder. Even smiling feels like a performance you didn't prepare for. You know what's frustrating? You want to get things done. You want to feel normal. You want to enjoy life again. But your mind feels stuck. And this is where having support matters. Not just any support, but something that actually understands your state of mind. This is why I honestly recommend trying Calm AI, my mental wellness app. It gives you a safe space to talk, reflect, and feel understood without judgment. Short daily check-ins, calming guidance, and a companion when your mind gets loud. It won't fix everything instantly. Nothing does. But it helps you not feel alone in the fight. Link in the description. Now, back to the voice we're trying to understand. Depression's biggest weapon isn't sadness. It's distortion. It twists reality so quietly that you don't notice. You're annoying people. You're not improving. You're losing control. You're too much to love. None of these are facts, but depression repeats them often enough that you stop questioning them. The problem isn't that you believe these lies. The problem is that you're too tired to fight them anymore. And that exhaustion feels endless. When depression hits, you stop replying. You stop showing up. You cancel plans. Not because you don't care, but because everything feels overwhelming. You want connection, but your mind convinces you you're better off hidden. You want someone to reach out, but you don't know what to say. You want comfort, but you feel undeserving of it. That's the paradox of depression. You crave people, but the voice inside convinces you to push them away. So let's finally put words to it. What does depression actually sound like inside your head? It sounds like exhaustion. It sounds like doubt. It sounds like your mind losing trust in itself. It says, "You're trying, but it's pointless. Everyone is disappointed in you. You won't get better. You're failing at being a human." It's a quiet enemy, not dramatic, not loud, just draining. But here's what depression never expects you to realize. Your thoughts are not always telling the truth, and your mind is not your enemy. It's hurting. Here's the truth the voice never tells you. You're not weak for feeling this way. You're not broken. You're not falling behind. You're carrying emotions most people never talk about. And you're still waking up, still trying, still fighting. Depression wants you to forget one thing. You are bigger than the thoughts that scare you. You're still here, and that alone makes you stronger than you think. If no one has told you this today, I'm proud of you for surviving your own mind. Before you leave this video, take a moment and breathe. Not for me, for yourself. You don't have to fix everything today. You don't have to be strong every moment. You just need one small step forward. If you want a gentle companion on that journey, try Calm AI. Not as a magic solution, but as a supportive hand you can hold when your thoughts get heavy. The link is in the description. And remember, the voice in your head doesn't define you. You are allowed to rewrite the script. Keep going. You're doing better than you think.